Fungayi Mabhunu is a Zimbabwean political activist based in London. He joins me now via Skype. Good to have you on the show, Fungayi. President Mnangagwa has called for a national dialogue. Can that actually work?
No, it won't work with the Zimbabweans. We Zimbabweans, from everywhere, the whole of the country, they're fed up with the ZANU-PF, the violence that they've showed in the past 2 weeks or so, where the ZANU-PF regime, including Mnangagwa's government, has been arming their supporters and has been giving the soldiers and the police civilian clothes and arming them with guns, and they've been going around, attacking innocent and defenseless Zimbabweans, people who were just clamoring for the basic needs. There was a serious shortage of petrol in Zimbabwe. Unemployment is so high in Zimbabwe. People, they can't access their cash in the bank. And then Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF themselves, what they do to Zimbabweans is go around, attack people. The show of brutality that ZANU-PF has showed, I'm actually surprised that the whole world is not condemning what Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF are doing to the innocent Zimbabwean people.
So when the president says heads will roll, that means nothing then?
The ZANU-PF has been to this game for the past, this is almost 40 years now that they've been telling, the whole world lies. This is the same man, who was Mugabe's number 2. Now he's coming and telling us that roads will roll. He has said this talk before, where he said he wanted to arrest all the criminals, but he's part and parcel of the criminal gangs of Zimbabwe. This is ZANU-PF talk. All they do is they lie. These are the people who have been, oppressing the people of Zimbabwe for the past 38 years. These are the people who know nothing but violence. They are very corrupt. They've destroyed the Zimbabwean economy. They steal. They've looted the country. He is part and parcel of the people that made the 15 billion disappear. Mnangagwa is part and parcel of that.
Okay.
We saw with his former, Minister of Mines, Mpofu, who was his right-hand man. Didn't even arrest him. So all he's telling the world lies. These people are crooks. These are criminals. They are all out to defend the loot.
And really, then, Fungayi, you've described a very bleak situation there in Zimbabwe. How do you see this ending?
It's a shame, because Zimbabwean people, they're defenseless, and the ZANU-PF and Mnangagwa, they are attacking. They've been going in the houses attacking people. So we are crying for the United Nations to go into Zimbabwe and send in peacekeeping forces, so that Zimbabwean people will put in a government of national transition, so that they will take care of the country for the next 5 years. ZANU-PF has failed. ZANU-PF, they're nothing but violent thugs. They failed to rule the country. So what we're demanding is the United Nations, the SADC itself, to step in Zimbabwe and help the Zimbabwean people.
And very quickly, do you think they can and will?
We are hoping, I think the Zimbabwean people have been crying, for the past 2 weeks. I think the world has seen what has happened. Right now, we know that the reports are telling us that over 100 people have been killed, but we know that the number is so many, because we know that the areas where there was, when they disconnected the social networking, when they disconnected the WhatsApp, we heard that people died all over the country, but the number that we have so far is 100, but we know that it could be going to thousands.
Fungayi, thank you very much for your thoughts there. That was Fungayi Mabhunu, a Zimbabwean political activist based in London. Thank you.